Hi everybody, today we are touring the server Transcendence SMP. Welcome to the video, or something. LordOmen, hi.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, just Kentucky on this beautiful day here in the Transcendence server.
Ah, beautiful. So, what is this server? These are some beautiful builds already. We have just gotten out of the door down there, and I have barely been able to look around, but this is already looking awesome.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the brainchild of myself and another player by the name of Lucas Mello, and we played a lot on a bunch of Patreon servers. And what we never liked about it was, number one, the fact that the seasons would always reset. And the other thing we didn't like about those types of servers were they were always kind of disjointed, and there was never any real cohesiveness to it. And I was kind of inspired by a couple of different shows, like The Realm of Vastin by Fixit, and
Yeah.
precursor to the Hermitcraft series, which was called Kingdom Craft. I don't know if you ever saw that. It's basically a cohesive world with a story, a lore, and kingdoms that are all interconnected somehow.
Awesome.
And so, starting with that premise, we started building this world.
That's really cool. Like, this is a little bit of like a builder's dream. What I really want in Minecraft is just people building kingdoms. Just people keep building kingdoms and build some more kingdoms, and when they're done with that, they're just gonna keep building kingdoms. And that is a little bit of a builder's dream, to be honest. So
yeah, absolutely. Because it tells a story, right? It's not just it's not just like a random build and then another random build that's like a modern style and then a fantasy castle and then just things that don't make sense. We've always felt that to immerse someone in a world, you really need to tell a story with the build, right? And unless it's really hard to tell a story with builds of various styles that are all jumbled together. So let me tell you the story, the main lore behind this world.
Lovely. Can we maybe we can do that while we're moving on?
Sure.
Or while we're checking stuff out.
So, we could start with this, I guess. So the world you're in right now is not the main world. This is just kind of our megabase, if you will, or resource gathering world. So this is just a plain vanilla map, and we use it to gather resources. So we destroy the world however we want. But the main world is a custom terrain world.
Oh man. So where are we heading first?
Yeah, let's come down here. So this is kind of where we started when we launched the server. Right underneath us here is the main storage area. This is kind of like the main, where most of our farms are. So unless you have a beefy CPU, you might lose some FPS coming in here.
Oh yeah, I had like 30 or something, but I'm running shaders right now, so.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. So this is just the basic storage area.
All right,
There's
yeah.
all farms and stuff underneath, but we don't have to spend a lot of time there.
No, mostly technical stuff. Yeah, let's get to the good looking stuff.
So a lot of this stuff is a work in progress. Like up here, you can see we're building a little mini fort / castle up there. And that was really only for lore purposes. There's no functional purpose to that building. It's just basically the captain of this outpost that's being established here.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I love. So the main thing with castles, right, is always like you gotta get like an interesting layout to it, and I think you definitely got that going here. I want to try walking in from the gatehouse here. I really like the way you've got everything like leaning slightly upward, like the whole thing is on a slight, like you're always walking up the hill here, but you're still like it's still streets and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely. And I try to tell my builders that, right? The thing that separates a good builder from an average builder is a good builder can use the terrain and build with the terrain, right?
Yes.
a common trap is to flatten the terrain and just think that you can do better than natural generation.
Flattening is usually not the way to go, definitely. Especially for like medieval builds like this.
Oh, for sure. And later on, I'll show you a particular build that used the terrain really well, the custom biome terrain.
Ooh, nice.
Now, if we come over here, now this is a newer build. He's actually still working on it, but this is basically, there's a big open flat area here because I used to have a tree farm. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So I'm like, all right, let's turn it into a tournament ground, right? Because that would kind of fit the area. So one of our builders is working on this.
Oh, looking good. Tournament, yeah. I love these, like, what are they called in English? Just like
So like stands.
spectator stands. Yeah. Is the Swedish word is läktare, and it's very like similar to lectern. So I'm always like, is it lectern? No, wait, that sounds wrong.
Lectern is in English is like what someone would speak at.
Yeah. Like a podium almost.
Podium, yes.
Yeah.
So if we head over here, we're going to head to our what we call the Builder's Row, and basically we have a system on the server where you can set up what's called a death chest, which is basically an opt-in keep inventory. So I wanted to just people to express themselves a little bit and build kind of their own personal homes, and then they can put their death chest in there and any trophies they get along the way, like mob heads or anything.
Okay, so this is like a town where every house is built by a separate person on the server? Yeah, player? Yeah. Cool.
You're going to see some cool builds in here, like this observatory over here by one of our players.
People are really going for like the Tudor style, like medieval fantasy style with the lots of framing and like the looking good.
Yeah, for this area, just because when they were building stuff, I'm like, try to stay semi within scale and theme. But a lot of people put their own touches on it. Like over there, it's kind of like a Spanish style.
I'm getting so scared by that wand. Wait, way over there. Yeah, like a little bit more, a little bit less like depth, but yeah, I like this. Ooh, these fields. Love those. But we were heading to the observatory, right?
Yeah. So this is more of obviously a steampunk build, and we have a steampunk kingdom.
Ooh.
And I just had the player kind of tie it into that lore. So the person here that established this house is part of that kingdom. And what you'll notice when you come in here is he made a good use of some of our data packs and mods that we have. So you're going to see some invisible item frames here on the floor.
Oh yeah.
And, as we go around, you're probably going to see some modifiable armor stands, player heads, custom player heads.
Oh, there's a dead guy here.
Yep. Yeah. So that's a modifiable armor stand.
Oh, nice. What is this? Is this like is that a head in a jar?
Yeah, it's a zombie head.
Nice.
So yeah, he added a lot of small details in here.
Yeah, like this little docks, like this little mini docks in a cave. I like that.
Yeah, like a little escape cave.
Awesome.
Like over here, he did a little, did a cool little getaway thing here.
Whoa! I got really everything felt weird. Okay, so it's like the mirror glass effects.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to go straight down.
Yep. He did like a little private mining area.
The TNT.
Yeah, don't blow up.
Oh man, people who like actually decorate their mining caves and whatnot, I never really had the energy to do that, but it's always so cool.
There's a little dead miner's head.
Yeah. With a little lantern on his head, yeah.
So with any SMP or even personal survival world, you're going to have farms, right? And you got to make your farms look, semi decent. I feel you can't just have this crappy, undecorated farm. So this is our spider / double skeleton spawner farm.
That statue though is sick. It's really cool.
The guy who did this, he did another organic on the server, and I helped him with it, and I'll show that to you later.
Yeah.
So our creeper farm and our iron farm are out in the water there. So we're like, all right, how can we draw attention to it, or how can we help people find it? So I had a builder kind of make this little area here, and then it goes out to the dock.
Yeah, this dock is insanely cool.
It's sick, right? Yeah, it has such an organic shape to it.
Such an organic shape, and you still get those arches. Oh man.
You come out here and you can see the creeper and the iron farm. This is kind of a cool iron farm. The guy who designed it, it's a stackable iron farm. So if you come up close, you can kind of see it's like one unit on top of each other.
Yeah. That's cool. I don't know anything about these things. So this is the Nether portal?
Yeah.
This is really cool. So you got the sort of evilness spreading from out of the portal theme. This is badass. These are the things. This is really simple, right? This like wooden palisade, but it's just like really nice. It's just really good looking. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice color combo, right? With the stripped dark wood and the oak.
Yeah. And you got the lava lakes. What block combination is this? This is like a lot of red and a lot of black and a lot of brown, but it kind of blends together in a nice way anyway, even though there's like a lot of contrast in between all these blocks. Ooh.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I thought he did an excellent job. We've had some really good builders come through the server.
Yeah. So how many active players do you usually have?
It really depends. I mean, we're not a big server because we're whitelisted, and we kind of cater to our builders who aren't content creators. Like you guys, because content creators, what I've noticed is they tend to stick with content creators. So you'll see SMPs that are strictly they'll be like content creators only. So I'm like, while I like that idea, I think there's a lot of builders that are really good that don't have that opportunity, and so that's the kind of people that I like to cater to.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. These are organic towers.
Yeah, yep. This
Holy
is the same
moly.
guy who did the Nether portal. So this does have a function. This is actually the top of our zombie villager purification area.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is actually insanely cool. So the gradient and the shape and daytime. Yeah, the gradient here is lovely. And just the mastery of shapes going on in this build.
So what this builder likes to do is he likes to build things in creative and then use Lightmatica to kind of map it out for him while he builds.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
So this area is a work in progress. This is a profession village. So what I was going to do was once they're done building all these, I was going to add kind of non-player characters that will give out quests, and then when they complete the quest, then they'll get paid currency that we use in all the extra features we have on the server.
I love some of these details, like composters here is great.
Yeah. Come around the back here. I got to show you something pretty cool. So if you come down here, this is an assassin's guild.
Oh man, hidden in the cellar. All the weapons, all the papers spread about. Yes. Secrets.
But yeah, we got things like let's see, what's this one? Oh yeah, this one is the Assassin's Guild, and we got a blacksmith, we got a baker. I think this is going to be a butcher. This one over here is a miner's guild. Actually, he did a lot of nice detail here. If you come on this side by the river, this lift is pretty cool.
Yeah, the crane. Really cool. Lovely diagonal crane. Oh, with the little... yes, the chicken in the composter trick. I love that. I tried to make that work before, but it didn't work. The chicken escaped.
Oh, and yeah, using
Ooh.
a brewing post stand as it's like a hook.
Yeah, looking cool. Little bit of a wagon. Looks nice. Yeah, this is a really cool build. It's also, I like that most of the stuff is on diagonals, or a lot of it at least. It really, like, diagonals are so important to like add some actual life to the thing, because the diagonal buildings in themselves don't necessarily look super good. Like if you had one diagonal building and then like a building built on the grid next to each other, maybe the building on the grid will look better, but the diagonals just like add so much to the context, to the like the general bigger picture of the thing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Water portal. There we go.
This is the capital city. This is Castle Beaumont. This is the seat of the empire. That is the main story of the world.
This is an insane castle.
Yeah, so this is the brainchild of one builder, Lucas Mello. He's really good, and he's really good with Gothic, kind of classical Gothic architecture.
Whoa. Yeah. This is like just... Okay, so what I really like is just this view, like from below. It feels like he really thought about like what it would look like from here with all these like kind of smaller towers semi-blocking the view of the ones higher up, but still like, whoa.
Yeah, when you look at the scale of this thing, it's like, I always wonder how the heck he did it.
Yeah, the planning that must have gone into this as well. Just like how everything connects and whatnot.
He's the type of builder that will, he doesn't plan in creative. He basically builds it, and if he doesn't like it, he tears it down and redoes it.
What? For this project?
Yeah, this wasn't a creative build for us. This was right out of his brain.
That's insane. Because all the like parts that needs to sit together well.
He makes it work. I don't know what he does. But yeah, if you take to the sky, you can really appreciate the scale and scope of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, the docks over there as well. Okay.
So
yeah, it's actually so cool.
So the harbor is kind of my pet project, but like I barely have enough time to do anything nowadays.
I'm just gonna grab a screenshot of this. Ta-da! Nice. The big old castle.
If you come over by the ship here, I was starting to work on like a dry dock area.
I think I see a ship. Am I at the right ship? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is really cool. Yeah, dry dock, where they like build the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, this is super cool. What is this like little water strip that goes in the middle? Do they do that usually?
I had no idea. So now, Lucas has a unique mind in that he thinks to add some really cool details to his builds. So if you come over here, you can see this sundial. And I actually posted this on Reddit, and this got a lot of traction on Reddit. People really like this idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually, if you have shaders on it, it's a functional sundial. So depending on the time of day, you'll see a shadow.
Yeah, I do have shaders. So right now it's like wait, that's 12.
This isn't accurate though. This is not how the hours would be on an actual sundial.
No, but it's actually like ticking on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so that looks so cool.
So the area here, like right around the sundial, is going to be more of a richer part of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you come over here to the east, this is kind of like the more rundown part of the city. So these are like the poor houses that he's building.
Oh,
This whole
yeah.
area is going to be just filled with houses.
Really cool. Oh, this roof. I love roofs that are like jacked up like this. I do that a lot as well.
There's a lot of small details. Like if you go down to the street view.
Yeah, we need to like experience some of this in the immersive street level way.
It's tough when you're in creative to follow someone. So yeah, so.
Casa de Gilda Trovatos.
Oh yeah, he's Brazilian, so.
Ah.
He puts everything in Portuguese.
Yeah, there's some of these chopping stalls or whatnot. The market stalls, I should say.
Yep.
Dom Bertrand Curandeiro. Oh man. Yeah, this is nice. This is so cozy. These little alleyways. Oh yeah, it's a potion cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Potion cellar. Yes. Really cool. Yeah, this is great.
So you're gonna see something real cool now. We'll get into. Do you remember that tower you saw in the other world?
Yeah, the organic style.
Yeah, so I'll show you another build of his. So if we follow this road.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Okay.
So this is the seat of the Archmage, and he's kind of the central part of the story. So the story goes that the Archmage was messing around with some dark old magic, and he opened up a rift in space-time and created all these portal rifts, and that's how we explain how there's multi-dimensions. You know, like how do you explain the dimension in your story? How do you explain the Nether dimension? And then how do you explain that other vanilla world we were in? Right? So
yeah,
tied it all into the lore.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm doing a slow pan around this. Yeah, this is actually insane. So
yeah, when you look at all this detail work on the bottom, the terrain, this is all custom. So he did all this himself.
Yeah. This is
these trees that he
insane.
did are custom too. These small ones.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
I love the organic path that has this kind of old magical vibe to it, you know?
Yeah, just like the stone pillars holding up the path. It's actually really cool. Oh man. Yeah, I love that he's able to make like it is a very organic build, but it still feels like a structure, you know? Like the tower feels like a structure, and this feels like, I don't know. There's some serious skill here.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
I love the magical effect he has around the town.
Yeah. Plus, all the gradients, they really add something extra to like these sizes of builds. I love gradients like for everything really, but the way he's using like the darker grays down here, and then it's just getting brighter and brighter, and at the top it's like andesite and gray wool, light gray wool. Is that what it is? And light gray concrete powder. Yeah. Beautiful.
So he had to use a lot of string for all this concrete powder.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Lucas built this as kind of a memorial to the war that took place in our lore, but he hasn't done the interior yet, so. But you can see kind of more of that Gothic architecture inspiration. And the kelp blocks for the roof.
Yeah, really cool. Big old dome. Hold on. I gotta get... The builds are so huge so that I come up too close, and then I'm like, I can't fit this in my frame. Yeah, this is beautiful. Also, yeah, I can see the Gothic style. He goes for a lot of that, Lucas. It's really cool. That's a perfect dome. Like the shape of that, it's like as round as a round thing can be in this game.
No, right? And then the thought to use the kelp blocks, right? It's like, who the hell uses kelp blocks to build?
Yeah, I think at this scale, it works, right?
Yeah.
Also, I think that for me, the hardest thing about kelp blocks is like the white stripe. So you gotta be really far away for it to look like, for it to not be a weird thing. And also, it's such a unique color in the game, like the dark green. Nothing really works with that as a part of the same sort of, you know, there's not a green that's like close enough to that to texture with it or whatnot. So it's really hard to use, but I think he nailed it. Yeah, paths are an art.
You can kind of appreciate the biomes.
Definitely. I always had like a dream that if I ever played on an SMP or something, I would have a long-term project to just like connect everything with paths and add little details along the paths, like little taverns or inns, you know, that people could stay overnight, little shrines to different gods and whatnot. Maybe you can add some sort of redstone thing in the shrine where if you take a bath or something, you get a speed potion or whatnot splashed on you, you know? Like small little stuff like that, just to add some life into the actual world and make people travel by horse instead of elytra.
No, absolutely.
And be more immersed, you know? Oh, this is a nice pond.
So what we're coming up here to is, we initially saw this valley here. And we're like, oh, this is a perfect spot. What could we fit here? And then we thought of, how about a monastery, right?
Yeah. I see texturing and gradients.
Oh yeah, these guys are so good. You know, people like mead in a medieval world, so why not build a monastery?
Yeah, definitely. Wait, monasteries were making mead?
Yeah, have you ever had Trappist beer?
Yeah. Like Belgian style beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some monks make the best beer, man.
I'm a lager man, but but yeah, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate them. This is really cool.
A medieval monastery. You kind of went ham with it, like you made these little statues here. You used the blockheads to add the detail.
Yeah. This is like a sitting guy. Oh, this is actually really cool. So I love the actual structure is like made out of stone-ish. Oh, there's a creeper over there in the corner. We're in creative though, right? It should be fine. Yeah, get him. So the actual main structure is made out of this like sandstone-y stuff, and then there's like these wooden structures inside that are kind of like not walls, but because they don't go up all the way, but they're like room separators. I like that.
Kind of reminds you of like an old church, right?
Definitely.
Have, these wooden seats.
Like very much European churches. This reminds me of. Yeah.
And then he did a fantastic job with the terrain here on the outside.
I'm gonna fly up. Oh, wait. Yes, the valley with the fields on the side. This is lovely. Oh, I really like the granite in the path as well. I need new path ideas. I'm tired of path blocks.
Yeah, here you go, man. Yeah, these guys give me a lot of inspiration.
Beautiful. And the grass mixed with the wheat here and some ferns in there as well. Lovely. Alright, that's gonna have to be it for part 1 of the server tour of Transcendence SMP. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. We've seen a lot of cool stuff already, and you know, there's only more good stuff to come. I had to make this the 2-parter because there was so much to see, and we had a long walk around, and there was so much cool stuff, and I couldn't fit it all in one video. But there'll be one more. So thank you so much for watching this one. Stay tuned for episode 2. We're gonna see you then. Have a good one.